struggling with multiple choice tests can feel incredibly frustrating. Imagine knowing the material but still getting tripped up by tricky questions. What if you could confidently tackle any test and significantly improve your scores? Today, we're diving into game-changing strategies for mastering multiple choice exams. These techniques will help you avoid common pitfalls and choose the correct answers more effectively. There is a foolproof method for test success. Stay tuned, because we're about to reveal the secrets that can transform your test-taking skills. Read very carefully. The foundation of success in a multiple-choice test lies in meticulous reading. It's not just about speed, it's about precision. Take a moment to carefully read each question and every answer choice. This is where a simple tool, like a pen, becomes your ally. Watch out for those tricky words like not and except that can completely alter the meaning of a question. Misreading a question or overlooking a crucial detail is a common pitfall. For instance, consider this question: which of the following statements is not true about the Industrial Revolution? A. It led to significant urbanization. B. It occurred in the 18th century. C. It had no impact on economic systems. D. It marked a shift from agrarian societies. If you misread not true, you might hastily select the wrong option. The correct answer is C, but a quick oversight could lead you astray. This emphasizes the critical nature of careful and deliberate reading. Now, armed with this awareness, let's move forward in our quest to master multiple choice tests. Come up with your own answer. Once you've deciphered the question, take a moment to formulate your own answer before looking at the provided choices. Think about what the correct response should encompass. This self-generated answer serves as a benchmark against which you can measure the available options. It's a proactive approach that helps you avoid falling into potential traps. Imagine a history question asking about the main cause of a historical event. Before glancing at the options, ponder what you believe the primary cause is. This not only reinforces your understanding of the topic but also provides a mental framework for evaluating the choices. For example, if asked, what was the primary cause of the American Civil War? Think about your knowledge of sectional tensions and economic disparities before checking the options. Look for common types of wrong answers. Building on the foundation of careful reading and formulating your own answer, the fourth technique involves understanding the patterns of incorrect choices commonly found in multiple choice tests. Writing a good multiple choice exam is challenging, and instructors often resort to specific patterns when creating enticing but incorrect options. Common wrong answers include: 1. Reversals, featuring errors in chronology or presenting details that are the opposite of the truth. 2. True but irrelevant, providing information that is accurate but not pertinent to the question. 2. Extreme, exaggerating a true fact to an extreme, such as using words like always when the reality is sometimes. 4. Getting one detail wrong, offering an almost perfect answer except for one critical detail. For instance, consider a literature question about the timeline of events in a novel. A reversal could involve switching the order of two significant events. Recognizing this reversal pattern allows you to eliminate it confidently. Eliminate answers in 2 rounds. The process of elimination is a key strategy in succeeding in multiple choice exams. Here's how to do it effectively. First round, eliminate the obviously incorrect choices. Remove answers that contain false information, are irrelevant to the question, or do not align with the course material. This should ideally leave you with fewer options. Second round, before making a final decision, reread the question to remind yourself of what constitutes a correct response. Compare the remaining choices and look for subtle differences. If you can't find a distinction, reconsider the question to ensure you haven't missed anything. This 2-round elimination process helps refine your choices and increases the likelihood of selecting the correct answer. Do not obsess over your choices. Excessive vacillation between 2 answer choices is often counterproductive. If you've narrowed down your options, remember, you now have a 50% chance of choosing the correct answer. For example, imagine a question about a historical figure's birthplace. where you're torn between two options, A, London, and B, Paris. Instead of dwelling on the decision, consider this: both options are equally likely. Make a decisive choice by comparing your remaining choices, identifying any subtle nuances, and selecting the one that aligns best with your overall knowledge. Manage your time. Effective time management is crucial during a multiple-choice exam. Here's a strategy to help you stay on track. Before starting the exam, assess the number of questions and allocate your time accordingly. For example, if there are 100 questions and you have 2 hours to complete the exam, set milestones for every 20 questions or every half hour. During the exam, check your progress against these milestones, but don't overdo it, so you will get nervous. If you find yourself falling behind, adjust your pace accordingly. When you've narrowed down your choices to 2 options, don't spend excessive time deliberating between them. Remember, each question is typically worth the same amount, so prioritize completing all questions over perfecting a few. Answer every question. Completion is key in multiple-choice exams. If time is running out and you haven't tackled all the questions, adopt a strategic approach. In the final minutes, pick a consistent letter and use it to guess on remaining questions. Depending on the number of options, this gives you a 20 to 25% chance of guessing correctly. Remember, a guessed correct response is worth as much as a carefully reasoned answer. This approach ensures you maximize your chances of earning points on questions you might not have had time to address thoroughly. Bonus tips. As you gear up for your multiple-choice test, consider these bonus tips to further enhance your performance. 1. Do not hurry, take a moment. Upon receiving your test, resist the urge to rush through the questions. Instead, take a deep breath, survey the entire test, and identify questions you find manageable. Tackling the easy ones first boosts your confidence and sets a positive tone for the test. 2. Activate the subconscious. If faced with a challenging question, don't panic. Allocate a few minutes to think deeply about it, then move on to others. Subconsciously, your brain continues processing the problem. Returning to it later increases your chances of arriving at the correct answer. 3. Read each question twice. Multiple-choice questions can be tricky. Avoid hasty choices by reading each question carefully and twice. Some questions involve nuances like negations, for example, which option is not X, Y, or Z. A second reading helps you grasp the subtleties. 4. Check it out. Instead of waiting until the end of the test, consider checking your answers after completing each page or section. This proactive approach reduces the risk of overlooking details and enhances your overall accuracy. And there you have it, valuable strategies to boost your success in multiple-choice exams. These techniques are not just about guessing, they're about making informed choices that increase your chances of getting the correct answer. Before we wrap up, let's recap briefly. Read very carefully, pay attention to every detail in the question and use a pen to underline crucial words. Come up with your own answer. Before looking at the options, think about what the right answer should contain. Look for common types of wrong answers, recognize patterns in incorrect choices to eliminate them more effectively. Eliminate answers in 2 rounds. Conduct eliminations in 2 steps to narrow down your choices. Do not obsess over your choices. Avoid excessive indecision. Trust your instincts after a reasonable analysis. Manage your time. Divide your time wisely and avoid getting stuck on challenging questions. Answer every question. If time is running out, take a strategic guess to maximize your chances. Remember, these techniques are tools to complement your solid preparation and studying. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips on self-improvement, education, and success. Wishing you all the best in your exams. Stay focused, stay positive, and keep striving for excellence. As always, thanks for daring to know.